Okay, so we have time to spare and spend remodeling other Kitbash action figures that we have in our collection. So in this video, I decided to revisit my Kitbash figures of Nick Fury. So this is going to be the updated versions. So the older videos that I have of my Nick Fury Kitbash, they're going to be taken down, and we'll only have this video as a reference for future kitbashes or recipes. So this is the most updated one, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's start with the figure on the left. So let's put the other guy on the side. Okay, so let's first talk about the parts of the basic build. If you already have seen the previous video of this guy, but basically it is Nick Fury Secret Invasion. Now that basic Nick Fury action figure had a coat that somehow was constricting all of the articulation points of the action figure. So the easiest coat mode that I could think of, and one that I could really at least provide a little bit of contrast instead of having the same old copying the other systems of other guys using a black trench coat. I looked for something that had a different color on the coat. So, yep, I found this that is from a Star Wars Black series. So, you have that brown cover on the shoulders of the action figure. That is from the client. So, it's from this action figure. Okay, there you go. So the bag or the sling bag, that is from a Dungeons and Dragons action figure, which you could heavily find at Ollie's. At every corner of Ollie's. Dungeons and Dragons figure that's really a lot at Ollie's right now. The baseball bat comes from Marvel Legends Hammerhead. Okay, so I just wanted a different Nick Fury. Instead of the director Nick Fury, I wanted a streetwise or street punk Nick Fury. So the next thing that I did when I already got the coat that I wanted and the bag that I wanted was to change the shoes of the action figure. Not boots but shoes or feet. That's to provide also contrast to the action figure instead of having black shoes on. So brown on the coat, brown shoes. Okay. And a brown bag. So it's not going to be a very monotone action figure wherein you just have all black and place the figure in a stand in a shelf full of Marvel Legends action figures, and it's going to be lost in that wave of action figures. But in this configuration, there's enough contrast that you could see the action figure. Okay. So, the previous video that I made, all of the weapons, actually the baseball bat and the shotgun, were handheld items. So what's new with this build? So the only thing that he cannot have storage on his body or on his coat is going to be the baseball bat. So that's going to be a handheld item. But if you take a closer look or peek, so you know that there is storage for the Action Force Valover shotgun, and we still have a sidearm storage. So yep. So very easy, simple mod. Hemp cord. So the way that you're going to think of carrying a sawed off shotgun or a stick or broomstick of a shotgun. So, yep, hem cord, just the enough length. Why did I use hem cord? Because hem cord doesn't provide much bulk. Actually, it lays flat on the body of the action figure. Plus, the material, I really like the material. It looks organic. It looks natural. It doesn't look much plasticky. Unlike this bag wherein if you chose another bag, it's going to be plasticky. Looks like a toy. I want something that really stands out, something that really looks different or organic. Okay, so yep, so that's the reason why I chose this bag and chose the hem cord for the carry system of the shotgun. And of course, instead of choosing a Action Force Valaverse shotgun that is colored black, I chose the marine version or the silver version. Okay, so more color provides more contrast that way. So in my older version of this action figure build, all of the items were handheld. This time, the shotgun has storage, and that is very simple solution for storing a pistol on your action figure. So instead of having a pistol belt underneath the coat, which actually is going to raise the coat this way, and it actually doesn't look good if you have a lot of items. So the less that you have on your action figure actually is better, instead of putting a lot of trinkets on the action figure. So as you could see, very slimline, very neat, very cool. Okay, so of course, if this was a real guy, he would easily blend in the crowd because he doesn't have a lot of stuff on his body. So that's the way that we stored. So just a very short piece of elastic cordage and glue both ends to the side, and there you go. You have a very simple pistol storage system on the coat, instead of having a holster or a shoulder holster, which actually this other guy had. He had a shoulder holster on him, and the coat that he had on before was very bulky, and it would really flare out on this side of the body, on the chest area where that holster is located. Okay, but with this, as you could see, you could even find ways of moving the ends of both coats closer to the body. And you have articulation points instead of having a lot of dunk on the action figure. So you could display the action figure holding on to a pistol. You could display the action figure grabbing onto his shotgun, or just like this, semi-concealed. He's just holding on to a baseball bat. Okay. So let's move on to figure number 2. So actually, if you have watched my previous video or older video of Tactical Nick Fury, you know that head unit belongs to the first Captain America movie, or the Nick Fury Nick Fury action figure that belonged to that movie, Captain America: The First Avenger. So good head unit, good head sculpt, but with regards to the body, or the the body of the action figure, it was really horrible articulation points and horrible anatomical design. So yeah, I ended up changing it first with a Marvel Legends body, but I got so tired of it because it was also colored dark. Actually, it's black and violet. So I wanted something different. So I ended up with a Action Force Valaverse idea. So this base body belongs to Rollout. Basically, Rollout. Okay. So why did I choose Rollout? Because I was taking a look at the color of the head unit and the color of the arms and the neck. It's a perfect match. And when you put the head on top of of course, the body, look at that. It looks anatomically correct. The proportion, superhero proportions. It really looks great. And instead of having all drab colors, black. So take a look at this action figure. Well, because it already stands out because of the contrast of other colors on the action figure, but of course this one has more colors. So I have a more discreet Nick Fury, and I have a tactical Nick Fury. Okay, so this used to be my Kitbash Alpine action figure, the base body. It was configured for an Alpine action figure. But since we already have a G.I. Joe Classified Series Alpine action figure on board, I was able to purchase one at my local Walmart. So this guy got repurposed for this Nick Fury Kitbash video or action figure. Okay. So next thing, upgrade of accessories and weapons. Of course, Action Force Valaverse, my favorite rifle. Actually, my dream rifle. I'm slowly trying to really save up for a G36, a semi-auto G36. Yeah. So I hope I could purchase one in the future. So that is one of the projects that I have in mind for my other hobby, securing a G36 semi-auto rifle. Okay, possibly in this coloration. Okay, so I configured this G36 rifle with a sling, with a EOTech sight, a red dot sight, and a flashlight with a laser attachment. So of course, if you're familiar with those items, that belongs to the rifle of Tiger Force Outback. Okay, so just like I configured the other G36 rifle, that my other action figures are sporting. So as you could see, coupler, two magazines attached together, so for easier reload, and when you grab your rifle, you immediately have substantial rounds to go. Okay, and you have of course a retention system for your rifle, a nice sighting system aside from your iron sights. And when you go a dark alley or a cave or whatever that really doesn't have much light, you have your flashlight. That's it. Okay, so let's move on to the other accessories. So the bag, there is a bag on this action figure. If you have seen the shorts video, then you know that I have attachments on the thighs, which I already took out. Actually, where is it? It fell off. Oh no, it's here. So one of these, and actually, where is that thing? So actually, it's going to be the thigh accessory of Action Force Valaverse Recon Gear Pack, the one that holds on to the grenades or the smoke grenades. Okay, so that is Action Force Valaverse sling bag. Actually, I also use a similar item, this bag, so I'm familiar with all of the pockets, and actually it's missing one pocket on top and another pocket on this section. So it used to have a plastic sling, and the really annoying thing about that this Action Force Valaverse bag is the sling is molded onto a certain position. So if you want a different position for the bag, you can't do it because it should rest on a certain side of the body. So I just ended up cutting up the straps and replacing them with elastic cordage. And instead of using the Recon Gear Pack thigh mount accessory for the smoke grenades, I just ended up gluing one to the bag, two on the Recon Gear Pack duty belt or battle belt. So this is also a heavily reconfigured Action Force Valaverse pistol belt. So of course the base pistol belt would be from this Recon Gear Pack, and you know that the pistol is situated on the left but we have a right situated pistol, so that accessory belongs to Action Force Valaverse Senshi. Okay, so the thigh mounted accessory, so I just the other figure that I have, I just plucked out the pistol the pistol holster accessory and remodeled the Recon Gear Pack belt. So with a X-Acto knife, I carved out this section of the pistol holster, and I still have enough plastic for the belt wherein I could attach the magazine accessory. Okay, so as you could see, it's not lying flat, so yep, I ended up just carving it out. Okay, so same thing with this, we just glued it on this side of the belt, and because the Recon Gear Pack pistol belt had spaces on this side, so instead of using that, which actually I really don't like the design, because when you place it on the action figure, it's really big and bulky. Actually, it's very voluminous, that it takes up a lot of space on the thigh of the action figure, and aesthetically it's does not look good. So what I ended up doing was just to take the individual grenades and glue them to the pistol belt. Yep, so that's the very simple recipe for my two versions of Nick Fury. So Nick Fury Tactical and Nick Fury Streetwise Street Punk. Really loving that baseball bat and that sawed-off shotgun, or that stick of a shotgun. Okay, yeah, and we still have a pistol hidden on the coat. So yep, more reasons just to play instead of accumulating a lot of things. Going out every week and purchasing. Sometimes it just is too tiresome to accumulate a lot of stuff, wherein I already actually have a lot. So yeah, instead of accumulating more, I would like to really take a look at the actions figures that I have, and if I could do more, or upgrade more, or remodel more, then yeah, that's the thing that I want to do right now. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe to help me grow my channel. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.